Alright boys, so we're rounding out the day here, Friday, August 12th. It's like 4 o'clock-ish. I know it's been a minute since I've done a video. But here's where we are. Just, I don't know, 15 minutes ago I got done with this 3-inch filler piece that's cutting across the top here. That's going to be capped off with crown molding. Seems like the lighting boys did a decent job at getting the lights where they need to be. I guess that's what they get paid to do, right? Those are nice little task lights that are going to go on the countertop. This is the finish paint. It's called, I want to say it's pearl white. It's a Dunn Edwards semi-gloss. I think that's what it's called, pearl white. 2 coats, knobs and pulls. Pulls are all installed. Pretty slick system. There's some really nice, there's some really cool cabinetry in here. I mean, you know, you pay for it. There ain't nothing for free. These are not Lazy Susans. These are pretty damn slick if you ask me. Each one of these shelves are rated to hold 50 lbs, 50 pounds. So we have 2 of these corner cabinets, and the reason why we did that was because there just simply wasn't enough room. Everything has a soft close. There simply wasn't enough room to put a Susan in here. With the sink this close to this cabinet, there's not enough room for a return. With the dishwasher going in this hole here, there's not enough room for a return. This is a Lazy Susan, so we need that much return to do a Susan. These are kind of nice. They have individual shelves, so stuff doesn't fall through and hide in the back. We did what's called a clip corner cabinet here to help you with your flow. Countertops are coming on Tuesday. 4 days we're going to have countertops. Once the countertops go in, then I can do the trim out, because I think they're doing 1.5 inches. I don't know exactly where it's going to land. I don't know if it's 1.5 inches out from this finish panel or 1.5 inches out from the edge of the cabinet. I don't really care, but I need to know that dimension before I can start putting trim on these doors. So I figure I'd let it be. I paint behind the stove. I paint behind the dishwasher, finish paint and prime. And I paint behind the refrigerator. Is it overkill? Yeah, probably. You ever going to see it? Nah, not really. But I do. Now's the time to do it. I also caulk the cabinets to the wall. I fill that gap between the floor and the sheetrock with caulking. I'm just trying to reduce the path of travel for critters. There is caulking in here. For mice, for whatever else might get in here, ants, cucarachas. I'm not saying this guy's going to get ants, mice, or cucarachas. But, you know, things happen, or the next owner, whatever. So I caulk it, and a lot of that stuff's redundant, because I'm going to come over the top with the Schluter system. I figure it's open, now's the time to do it. You might be asking yourself, that's a beautiful soft closer. Why did I keep the linoleum down? This is, for every intent and purposes, I believe this is the original linoleum that was put in here in 1950. And it also has the black glue of death. You'll see here on the edge I chipped a couple corners up of it, and there's that black glue. I have every reason to believe there's asbestos in that glue, so I'm just going to leave it be. So this stuff is stuck down really good, as only that really good asbestos laden glue will stick down the really good linoleum of the 50s. So I laid the cabinets on top. To make this one, this was really the only, this corner really was the only one I had to bring up that 1/16 of an inch. To get it to, because it has to mate with this to be perfectly level. So I've got block shims and screwed really well to the wall, so everything else is setting on top of it. So we're going to leave it be, seal it in place. The same with these tiles. These are the 9x9 asphalts. Where else did we leave off? I've got 2 coats of primer on the ceiling patches. The primer is got a little bit of sheen to it. The finish paint's going to be flat. So I have every reason to believe you will never even know that there were monster holes in the ceiling. Everything's got at least 2 coats of primer on it. I'm very, very happy with how all this came out. I don't know how well you can see it, the sheen, but we're in good shape. This right here came out really well. I came through and I sanded it to knock the boogies off. That's why this one has a little knockdown on it. I just wanted to make sure we were in good shape. This corner and this wall here came out exceptionally good, I think. It's perfect. Got all the doors changed. These are Masonite foam core 6-panel textured doors. Home Depot special. I made them work on the casings. He didn't want to rip all these casings out. There's really no reason to. The casings are in decent shape. He's got a good quality painter that's going to come in here, sand these all out, you know, to get, because these have a lot of coats of paint on them. So he'll come through and he'll sand all this out, make it look pretty. But they came out pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with them. All the hardware goes in after the fact. The only thing I do at this point, right, the edge that you plane to make it fit is this edge here. I was playing the hinge edge because this is already cut in for a lock set, so you don't want to reduce any of your leading edge. So I come in with my Bosch electric planer and I make it fit. Top and bottom is going to get fit, or already is fit. Gaps came out pretty damn decent. The bottoms are going to have to get cut when he puts the carpet in. I left them long. Carpet boy's going to pull the doors anyway. He comes last. They're going to be painted, and then the carpet guy's going to pull all the doors. Hopefully he'll mark which ones go where, set them in the garage while he does his carpet thing, and then I come back and measure and cut the bottoms. I didn't set the pins just for that reason. I just slid the pins in there. Those are the patches where the heater registers were run incorrectly. That's special order door. That's an 18-inch. It's going to be a 3-panel door, but it's going to have the same detail that the bathroom has. And hey, who's that guy? Yeah, I'm really pleased with how these came out. The gaps, like I said, they came out all right. They're all right. They're all right. So that's the 2 weeks that I had to wait kind of for the countertop here. It gave me the opportunity to get the chair, the doors put in, which only took a day to get all 8 doors installed. But it also gave me the opportunity to get some other work done outside of here. So I can't wait for Tuesday. Tuesday's countertops. And then once the countertops get in, then this kitchen's going to essentially be done. I'll need a couple days to do the backsplash on the floor. I'll need half a day to do the crown mold. And then once the backsplash and molding's done, we get the Sparkies in here to do the finish electrical. And then I can start dropping appliances in place. And a little trim out, you know, that kind of stuff. But we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Nothing. And those turd Sparkies didn't even leave me the lights. I don't know what they did with them. Took them with them. I'd like to be able to drop the lights back in here now that we have the finish color. Oh well, what you gonna do? Gotta go, gotta run. See ya!